She had a problem with me trying to discipline the kids or whatever.
Were they all in the room when this was happening?
You know, I just can't be around my other baby mama. I'm holding the baby. I dropped the baby so she wouldn't hit the baby with the broom.
Look at the scratches on his neck is not consistent with him running through the woods.
On April 16, 2023, police received an emergency call from dispatch regarding an incident involving a woman named Jemeka. She reported that a man named Tyrekis had assaulted her and damaged her property. What follows is the footage capturing what happened next.
I got him over here behind 600. 6'6", come to me. He don't see me yet. He's crouched down in the woods. He's running out to you. Get on the ground! Get on the ground, police department! Towards Mr. Bridge Road. We're running up beside Mr. Bridge towards Westchester. He just went back in the woods. He's right here, he's right here, he's right here, he's right here, he's right here. Get on the ground now before you get tased! Where's he at? You better not move, man. We don't want to tase you or hurt you. Saying he's giving up.
Stand up. Stand up. Walk to me.
Walk over here.
I said stand up. You said you want me to run. Walk to me. I said you think I'm going to run.
Walk over here right now.
Walk over here. I will tase you from here. Walk to me.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around.
I'm not playing with you. Come
Turn
on, man. Back up.
Turn around and back up to me.
What y'all want me to do?
Back up. Turn around. Turn around.
Look a man in the eye.
Damn.
Look a man in the eye.
I done told you, I'll tase you if you do anything stupid.
That's all you can do.
We're 1095. We gotta try to walk them out. I need to double cuff these things. All right.
I got head down.
All right, hold on.
Okay. Please.
Running ain't gonna help.
I know, but the first thing y'all gonna do is listen to her.
In domestic violence investigations, separating the involved parties for individual interviews is a critical step. It allows officers to gather information objectively, free from influence or pressure from the other party, and gives each person the chance to share their perspective on what happened.
No, first thing we're gonna do is separate y'all and talk to both of you.
I got
Somebody just go to the victim.
every time something happens, she lie on the phone.
Okay, if you got it on camera, then why are we running? 9-8 or somebody meet us at the road, Mr. Bridge Road. We
She
can.
took the shit in the middle of the argument. Because she knew I had proof on the
Hey,
phone.
just go back up there.
You heard me.
Hold on,
She knew
man.
I had proof on the phone, bro, so she tried to take the shit. Okay.
Where's your shoes at, man? You done ran out of them?
Hey, bro.
One step at a time. One step at a time.
Take my wallet out the woods.
Did you say the wallet out the woods?
Yeah.
Bro, you lost your wallet in the woods. I ain't finding it. There ain't no way I'm finding it here.
Yeah.
Right over here.
That car. Here, grab it on me again. All right, quit grab me down, bro. Got me locked down. I need an ambulance. Can I get an ambulance, please?
What you need,
I need an ambulance, please.
Okay, what do you need one for?
Calm down, my man.
What's hurting on you?
I need to go to the ambulance, please. I'm losing blood, bro.
From where? You ain't bleeding from nowhere?
You got scratches from phone. That's what happens when you turn the road. No, this shit ain't come from no damn thorns. That's what I'm trying to tell him, bro. Slide back. Hey, look, look, I know you don't with the citizens. You got your black.
Here's his lighter.
After detaining the husband, we meet up with the wife and hear what happened.
What's your name? Jemeka? Okay, it said, are you hurt anywhere or anything like that?
No, I just kind of broke a nail.
Just broke your nail? Do you need EMS for anything?
No, I'm fine.
9-8 Central. I'm speaking to the victim now. She is odd and she does not need EMS. What's your name again?
Jemeka.
Jamaica? Jamaican, right? Jemeka. I'm sorry, I had my handwriting kind of, she got done running. What's the gentleman's name?
Tyrekis.
Tyrekis? Okay. What happened between you and Tyrekis this morning?
Well, he was trying to get the baby on his breathing machine, but he was being like, really naggy and about it.
Okay, like he didn't want to do it?
Right. So I went in there. No. Like he was, just trying to make me hurry up and do it.
Gotcha.
But my daughter was already on hers.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, he can wait. So I closed the door. So he, just knocking on the door and stuff. And he bust this window out when he probably did got into the room. And he bust a couple pictures or whatever.
Okay, so that window damage is new?
Yeah.
Okay, so he busted that from the inside, or he throw something from the outside in?
No, he busted that from the inside.
Okay, so he busted that because
when he finally got into the room.
Okay, so he was just did you something, or did he just because he was being violent and stuff like that,
Because he was being
aggressive and things? Okay, So after he did that, obviously y'all were having the issue about your son's breathing machine and stuff. He came in, he damaged the window, damaged the pictures inside, and then what happened?
Right. And then we're out here and he burst a bunch of glass. Now, my vehicle is under his name.
Which vehicle is it?
This one. And he busted the back one down.
The white, the GMC?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that one right there.
He busted the side window and he hit the back window.
Okay.
And
But you drive it every day, right?
Right.
Okay,
and
so yeah, okay.
The charges are on my card.
Gotcha.
But it's just under his name because he makes more than I do.
Okay. Does he need to be on the machine right now? Because we can go in if he needs to. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Busted the side window. So did he punch that window or did he?
No, he hit it.
He hit it with something.
I picked all the glass up so no one else was running over when I tried to park.
Okay. What glass was he breaking?
The glass sitting right on the company car.
All right, sir. So we're just gonna take care of one thing. All right.
What happened?
Just because this is probably what's gonna happen next, I'm just gonna read your Miranda rights, okay?
I don't want to hear no Miranda rights right now, bro. Sir, I promise to God, you can call any officer. I just had an investigation. She called the police.
I'm just gonna read you Miranda,
She called the police
I'm
yelling.
not answering you any questions.
Okay, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to Al. I don't want to read the Miranda rights. Get that on camera. I refuse the Miranda rights. You can get back in the car, whatever you want to do, take me to jail. But she just did this 2 weeks ago. Okay. Said I did something, but didn't do it. I showed the police that she's lying on camera, and he didn't take me to jail. She's doing it at the same time this time, but took my phone.
What is your name?
My name is Tyrekis.
Okay.
This girl is lying on me, bro. She do this every time she get mad.
Okay.
She'll hurt herself. She'll bust windows and say, I did it.
Tyrekis, listen. I do want to talk to you about what's going on right now, okay? Understand? Listen.
Reading the Miranda rights is mandatory once a person is taken into custody, in this case, handcuffed, and the police intend to conduct an interrogation. Although Tyreek initially declined, the officer's persistence in explaining and delivering the warning was the correct procedure to ensure the legality of any statements.
I want to hear your side of the story, and I want to talk to what's going on right now, but because you are in handcuffs, I have to read your Miranda warnings, okay? I'm going to read it to you. Listen, Tyrekis. I want to hear your side of the story. Can you hear me telling you that?
God, please, just tell her
Can
stop
you
playing,
hear me
bro.
telling you that?
She's lying,
Okay,
man.
I'm going to read this to you. I need you to listen to me. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Jemeka!
To talk to a lawyer. You cannot afford to hire
Jemeka!
Tyrekis.
Jemeka!
Tyrekis. If you cannot
Jemeka! Jemeka!
just take him.
Just ignore that.
Wake up to every morning.
Okay, so bust a window with something, and then he busted some pictures, and then what happened until he came out here after that, right?
Right. He snatched my keys.
Snatched your keys and then went out
the
the car.
Holding on to the key,
The key fob. Okay.
Right. And so he took this chair. This chair is broken as well. This is what he was busting it with. So the leg is bent way up.
So he took this and busted the car window out with it.
I forgot about medical. Just hang tight. Just close the door.
And he threw my phone while I was on the phone with the operator. It still got dirt in it, but I told her to stop speaking. I wasn't being rude to her. I just told her to stop speaking so he couldn't find it.
Okay. Took phone while you were talking to 911.
Yes.
My game bread, bro. Come on, man. I'm the baddest thing, bro. Jemeka!
I don't know if you want to call his mother. I can.
Well, we'll worry about all that later. So he took this chair.
Yeah, the chair is. That's why it's bent way
All right.
up like that.
Jemeka! Help! Jemeka!
We're not going to deal with it. Let medical check him out, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
So I guess after he took the phone, can I see the phone real quick if you don't mind? So mud and stuff. So where did he throw the phone at? Where were y'all standing?
He threw the phone.
Were y'all at the black car? Is that his car?
Yeah, that's his car.
Okay.
We were at the black car, but he took the phone and threw it way over there.
Threw
Well, he
it
threw
over there.
twice because I had to go pick it up from down here, and you'll
Okay.
hear it on
Threw
the
it
call.
okay. You can hold it back. I was just wanted to look at it.
He threw it over there, and I had to go find it as well.
If you don't mind, can we step inside and look at the other damage? So you said some pictures and stuff as well.
Do you have any injuries on this? You said that he choked you.
Yeah,
No,
that.
not really. I was just throwing up a little bit while I was on the phone with the operator, but no.
Okay. Yeah. Hey.
We're trying to talk to you, but if you refuse to talk, then what do you expect us to do? Because that's what we have to do before we can talk about it.
And we need to do Miranda before we can talk about it.
Be the only one to go to jail. She's gonna be right here. She started all of this.
Because you refuse to talk. You refuse to allow us to read.
Okay, I'll give a statement. Please let me give a statement. But
we have to read you Miranda. Are you going to be quiet so you can be read Miranda? You going to be quiet?
Yes, sir.
And you going to listen?
Yes, sir.
And we do have the ambulance out coming to check you out, okay? But just pay attention to me. You have the right to remain silent. He's been read Miranda and he wants to talk. I think Elmore was about to ask him some things before.
I don't mean to be pushy.
That's
what the hell did she say I done did, bro?
I don't know. I haven't even talked to her.
Okay, bedroom here.
Just rip pictures off the wall and bust pictures over here and that window.
Oh, do we have a light in here or anything, or is it no light? Okay, that's fine. So this picture here.
Yeah, just that in the window.
Sorry, baby. I'm sorry I didn't see you sneaking up on me.
Yeah, I keep seeing little glints of glass all over the floor.
Well, it doesn't look like it's damaged in any way. I don't think there's no broken glass on it or anything like that. Was it hanging on the wall?
It was.
Y'all can read our latest.
You gotta relax and let us do our investigation.
Latest charges in the past.
Okay, but you gotta let us do our thing.
Hey, Tyrekis, I want you to know that I was listening to you. I heard you say that you had another incident where you said that she was making stuff. I went back to the computer and I found that call. Listen.
I told me to send the video what I did.
Okay, listen. I would still like to get your side of the story. I'm listening to you, but because you're in handcuffs and I want to talk to you about this, I have to read you. He read them. Okay, are we good? Are you willing to talk to me? Okay, tell me what happened today.
Okay.
And he was just out there flattening the tires.
Okay. What was he trying to flatten them with?
He's flattening it with a piece of glass right here. Just a piece of glass.
Okay. I'm gonna give you at the end. I'll give you my email, and I would love for you to send me that photo.
Okay.
She had a problem with me trying to discipline the kids or whatever. We got 2 7 kids that not really the same father.
Okay.
So she wanted to take the kids in the same room. I said, bet, go ahead. I might have said something to tip her off. She got the
Tyrekis claimed that Jemeka attacked him with a broom while he was holding their child presents a complicated scenario involving potential self-defense and child safety. Officers must assess the credibility of this account against other statements and physical evidence.
broom and just got to swinging it, coming at me. She done hit the mirror off the wall and tried to miss me. I'm holding the baby down saying, please stop swinging. I got the baby in my hand. I don't want the baby to get hurt.
Broom at you,
Yes,
or
she
just
hit the window out.
Okay, but like at you or just in general?
Yes,
I'm just
swinging. I'm ducking. I'm swinging.
And you're
I'm ducking.
holding the baby while
I'm holding the baby. I dropped the baby so she wouldn't hit the baby with the broom. I grabbed her so she can stop swinging before she holding the baby. I grabbed her, just not punching, not grabbing her, not by her throat, by her arms like a tackle, just to hold her so you can start swinging until I can get the baby out the room, get the mom to move the kid.
Okay.
She did all this, bro. These scratches come from me running through the woods.
Okay.
True enough. But she came at me with that broom. I never choked her, never punched her, nothing, man.
Why would she say? Why would
she say that? Because she know that's the only way to make the dude go to jail. She watching enough movies. She watching enough crime shows to know all I gotta do is say this, and he's going to jail, and I stayed.
Okay.
The only thing that saved me last time, the officer said, you've been going to jail with me if you didn't have this video recorded right here, sir.
Do you have a video recording from today?
It started, but then my phone dropped. That's why I asked, can I please get my phone out the woods, sir? I done had incident like this already. My phone saved my freedom.
Okay, what kind of phone is it?
It's a blue Android phone. It just say blue on the back of it.
Is there a case on it or anything? Okay, so blue BLU?
Yes, man.
Okay.
I went through that way.
Down that way over there? Okay.
But I promised to God, man.
So you were video recording or audio recording?
It was video recording.
Video recording. Okay, at what point did you start video recording?
While we was in the house.
Okay,
I started video recording in the house while all this shit going on. I was like, okay, boom, I've been in this situation before.
Before the broom, after the broom?
Before the broom.
Okay, so on the video, if you have the video recording, it will show her swinging the broom. Is that?
You just hit an argument.
Okay.
We started the argument because when she seen the phone, that's what she nutted up like, oh shit, that's what got my trouble first time.
Okay, so walk me through, just so that way I understand everything correctly. You're in the living room, and then you started. I'm in the
living room with 2 kids.
Okay.
She's in the back room. She's coming there to get one of the little kids that I had. And I said, I was just going to change and get medicine. Oh, you can get the out my room. You know what? You ain't got to leave. Watch this. She come back with a broom and get swinging it out of nowhere.
This is in the living room.
This is in her room now.
In the back room.
I come in the back room to try to get the other child that she just took from me. Said, I was just going to give you medicine and change so we can
Which child was this?
This little baby she holding in her hand right now.
Okay, so the infant?
Yes.
Okay, what's the infant's name?
His name.
So when you were moving it, did you notice any obvious damage on the tires? Or was it just him around it trying to stab him?
Well, he was letting it out. I can hear the air seeping out of it.
Okay.
But,
Let me see which tire. Okay.
The back.
Check rear passenger first. That's where the picture is.
Yeah. I don't think he
Okay.
cut
And
it.
so after that, then what happened after that? When he started taking trying to smash out the tires.
That's when he snatched my key fob. Well, he didn't snatch the key fob, but he snatched the chain, and it came loose from the
Snatched
key.
what chain? What chain to the key?
To a key. I don't know where it's at. So when he realized that the key fob wasn't on it, he grabbed my phone again, and that's when he threw it over there on this side.
Okay, so he threw the phone while you were trying to talking to 911. Okay.
And I went over there behind him, and I told her if she could, stop talking because he was looking for it.
Okay.
And then I came back, and that's when he picked up the yellow chair that he had brought out here, and he started hitting the windows.
He broke the windows after he was trying to slash the tire. Where did that glass come from?
These pictures are before the glass was already out here.
The glass was already on the ground. Okay.
From the trash on his boot. So
okay.
He's cutting it, and then he walks away. You see that he's holding the keychain in the glass.
Gotcha.
And then he, the chair is laying out here on the ground.
Okay.
But
If
it's
you can
not
send me.
bent up yet.
Okay.
He bent it up after he tried to cut the tire, let the air out the tire. But he wasn't successful.
Okay. Is there any more pictures after that, or is that it?
I think that's it.
Did it get physical between y'all at all?
Not out here.
Okay.
In the house.
In there. So when he got into the room.
I got on the phone with the operator.
Okay.
She couldn't hear me.
So he did all this before you called 911.
Right.
Okay.
An allegation of choking is one of the most dangerous indicators in domestic violence cases and is often seen as a precursor to more severe violence. Officers take this claim very seriously and will seek corroborating evidence.
So what happened when y'all were in the room? I know the glass breaking, but did anything physical happen between y'all?
Right, when he got in the room, he choked me by the back of my neck. He didn't choke me with the front of his hands. It was with his arms.
So he put you in a chokehold.
Right.
How long was he holding you like that?
Maybe a few seconds.
Okay. At any point, did you feel like you were going to pass out?
No.
Let me just check your neck and stuff real quick. Was that the only physical thing that happened?
Mm-hmm.
If I just take it back to your neck real quick. Okay.
So I know how her anger is, and I know she can accidentally hurt one of these kids potentially just by her being angry, just swinging out of nowhere. So I'm trying to diffuse the situation. Let me just get my kids and we can go. She's swinging the broom, this and that. She done blistered all this shit on the wall. Her mom see all this going on and don't say nothing. You
Is mom here?
Yes, mom's in the back room. Mom be a witness. Mom would never see me put her hands on her. You ask her mom, hey, did you see her put her hands on her? She gonna say no.
Mom was here during this incident? Okay.
Mom was here. We're not the only one here.
Has anybody made contact with another adult in the apartment?
Again, no punching, no kicking, no slapping, no weapons, nothing like that. He just grabbed you like this. Which hand? Do you remember what arm he was using?
It may have been his left.
Left? Okay. And who is this inside?
That's my mother.
That's your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She doesn't know what happened because she works nights, so she was asleep.
Her mama started there telling her, Jemeka, calm down. Don't be doing all that with the kids. Don't be doing all that.
Her mom is inside and was there during the altercation.
If you will just hang outside right here, these officers are still gonna be looking. I'd just like to go talk to your mom just to try to look. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Hey, I just wanted to speak to you just a little bit. Did you see anything that happened?
So I'm knocking pictures off the wall, trying to bust the one out the truck, and I'm like.
Okay. What is your name? So can you tell me everything from start to finish, what you heard and what you saw?
I was in the bedroom, and I was telling them, the kids are here, not to act like that. So.
You were yelling that from the bedroom?
Right
okay, so you came out of bed and you were here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I was trying to talk to them, but they wouldn't listen, and he went out the door trying to bust the one out the truck and flatten the tires, and I'm asking him, she got your kids, why would you do this? She need that truck to take them to school.
Right.
I promise to God, she said right there saying, Jemeka, don't hit that boy, don't do that, stop, Jemeka, the kids watching you. That's her the whole time. You'll never hear her say, oh, don't put your hand on my daughter, don't hit my daughter.
Her mom? Or
yes, that's her mom.
Okay.
Any daughter with nothing, any mother with nothing up, they see you putting their hand on their daughter, bro. She not mad at me, period. I can go up and hug her. I can go hug her right now.
And what did you see Tyrekis doing?
Knocking stuff down.
Knocking stuff down? What did he knock down that you know of?
A third-party witness like Jemeka's mother can offer a more objective perspective, even if she did not witness the entire incident. Her confirmation that Tyreek damaged property and her advice to Jemeka not to hit him adds valuable context to the investigation.
Pictures and breaking the window out and.
Okay, did you physically see him break the window out?
Yeah.
I did nothing to her, dog.
Okay, where was Miss
She was standing right there in the hallway while we fighting in the damn room, telling her to calm down. I wasn't really fighting, really just begging, grabbing the broom, hugging her with the broom so she can't get me.
Right. Okay. So you're just trying to prevent her from hitting you or
In
breaking
the children.
and the child. Okay.
In the midst of all that, she hit mirror, she hit the window, she hit everything, just trying to hit me, just swing with her eye closed, going crazy.
Did you see anything physical between them?
Uh-uh.
So you didn't see them put hands on each other or anything like that? Okay. How old is the oldest one?
She's 5. She's special.
She's 5. Okay, she has special needs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get with mom and get the information for the kids, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Jemeka, real quick, are all 4 of your kids? All 4 of them? Okay. And in reference to this, were they all in the room when this was happening?
Uh-huh.
Okay, they were all sitting on the bed or something when it was happening?
He was laying on the bed, and she was just walking around.
Okay, where was the oldest?
She was sitting on the floor with her brother.
Okay, they were sitting on the floor while this was going on. Okay. What I've got here is the victim's bill of rights, paying police just being domestic violence. Because how long has he been living here too?
We moved here March 17th.
Okay, and how long have y'all been living together? Other addresses?
Maybe about 3 years.
3 years.
This was the last situation like this. She pulling on me, choking me, grabbing me. She grabbing me like this and yelling help. She said, help, I need help, he's hurting me.
Still in those,
not right here. This is another occasion when she was lying.
Okay.
I'm letting you know what kind of mind she got.
I want to understand that, but I also want to make sure that I don't muddy what happened today.
This right here was the
simple.
Okay. This is simple.
So after the broom situation, tell me what happened after that.
I ain't gonna lie. I paid for that truck right there, man. And I said, I'm gonna take my truck with me.
Okay.
If I'm leaving, I'm taking my car with me. The car's in my. Can you please tell her if the car is in my name? I put my money on it. That's my car.
All right, hang on. We'll talk about that in a second. So you said that you were going to get rid of. So after the broom incident, what happened? You said you're going to leave.
Yes, I said.
And then what happened after that?
Okay, I'll be right back if I have any questions. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
This phone was laying out here, girl, and I took that down there.
You chunked the phone. Where at exactly?
Over here.
Okay.
After he ran off.
Okay. I'll come back to you. Okay.
This was the last situation like this. She pulling on me, choking me, grabbing me. She grabbing me like this and yelling help. She said, help, I need help, he's hurting me.
Still in those,
not right here. This is another occasion when she was lying. I'm letting you know what kind of mind she got.
I want to understand that, but I also want to make sure that I don't muddy what happened today.
This right here was the simple.
Okay.
This is simple.
So after the broom situation, tell me what happened after that.
I ain't gonna lie. I paid for that truck right there, man. And I said, I'm gonna take my truck with me.
Okay.
If I'm leaving, I'm taking my car with me. The car's in my. Can you please tell her if the car is in my name? I put my money on it. That's my car.
All right, hang on. We'll talk about that in a second. So you said that you were going to get rid of. So after the broom incident, what happened? You said you're going to leave.
Yes, I said.
And then what happened after that?
My car was dead, so I couldn't leave.
Tyrekis' admission to intentionally damaging property regardless of whether he paid for it still constitutes a criminal offense. It also indicates a high level of anger and poor impulse control.
I said, can I please use our family truck so we can go? The one I paid for, my money, my cash name on it. Oh, no. You police finna call, you going to jail, you should never choke me. Choke you? Oh, you're not finna lie on me, no, we're not doing this today. So yes, I got mad, start hitting a few windows or whatever, because it's my truck. She's trying to take what belongs to me.
This is the truck windows that you're hitting, or inside the apartment?
White truck, you kind window over there.
So you walked outside and started hitting the truck?
Yes, because I'm trying to leave.
Okay.
And she wouldn't give me the keys to it. My battery dead over there in the black list.
Okay.
She wouldn't give me the key.
Then what happened after that?
I just got mad and started hitting the windows with like a chair or a rock or anything. Because it's my shit. I can break it if it's mine.
Okay. And then what happened after that?
Y'all put up. I got bruises all over my neck, arm.
And you said this
look how easy I'm
from
scratch.
Running from
yes.
So
if I was to try to hit somebody, punch somebody, anything, my hand would be cut or something. I ain't raise my hand at that girl. Only thing my arm did was go around her so she could stop swinging before she hurt the kid. You can ask any other Clark County unit officers, they'll tell you they had the same exact situation. They had this girl on camera. Yeah, this is another situation I'm talking about right now. They had this girl on camera yelling, I need help, he's hurting me, please hurry. But she don't know that I had her on camera the whole time. So while she's saying he's hurting me, she's looking up, looking around like somebody help her, she holding me. Like, you feel me, like really lying to the police. I showed the police, she yelling help, he's choking me, and I'm standing right beside her smiling. I said, I'm recording you, baby. And showed the police, he said, oh, so she really can go to jail for that. It's false
support of a crime.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
and that's what she do every time when she get mad.
Let me go back and ask some more other questions here, okay? So
don't ask her. She ain't gonna do nothing but lie. Ask the mom. The mom older. She ain't good at lying.
Look, you see me and you talking out here. I've got other guys doing just that. Okay, so I'm not trying to discredit anything that you're saying. What I'm trying to do is hear your side of the story and make sure that I do my job. Okay, they're doing their portion of it. All right. So What is your relationship to her?
That's my wife. We just got married.
So you are married, and then I take it you have one child together. You have 2 kids together? Okay. And how long have you lived here together?
Maybe 2 months over here.
2 months?
Just over here.
Just over here. But before you lived somewhere else? Okay. Since you've lived here, how many incidents like this have y'all had? Let me rephrase that. How many incidents where somebody has gone to jail?
Oh, none.
None? Okay.
But
so there's no... already before. But she's called the police on you before? Okay. No bond conditions, no TPOs, no court orders, no nothing like that for y'all to stay away from each other?
Alright, I'm on probation for the mental bond with her.
With her? Let me ask you something. Why y'all still living together then?
Oh, no, I got permission to be around her. I just can't be around my other family.
Okay.
So she's saying that the whole phone thing, she just told me that she got mad during domestic when all this happened. She threw the phone somewhere over here. She has a picture of him with a piece of glass next to the tire, so I'm getting her to send me that.
I didn't see any cuts.
Yeah.
And either did Greenlow, but the tire stem is off. So I think he was trying to maybe let out the air.
Right, yeah.
But no damage there, but the window is broken.
First of all, the story you just gave completely changes the way we're about to handle in there.
Real.
So just remember that next time when you take, like, you already know this history. You already know, you already had her on video doing this kind of stuff. Don't take off running and do that, because it gets all of us hyped up. You look real guilty at that point. And then you come in and you tell us something like that, and it's like, okay, now we really got to go question her. All right? Sure. EMS is going to check you out because I need to get out of here, okay? All right. So just sit in there, butt first, and let EMS check you out.
I mean, there's not a whole lot we can really do.
Yeah. But he called out, said he needed that, and he wanted you checked out, so called y'all.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna hurt like hell because that's just how it's scratched on you, but there ain't nothing I can do for it, baby.
No, for outside,
Nope.
no band-aid.
Well, the nurses at the jail, they'll have some stuff that they can go on there.
Yeah, they'll have to clean it up with all that. I don't have none of that.
All right. That's fine.
All right.
Because of how severe the scratch marks are on the man's neck, the officers wanted to take a look at the wife's nails.
Can I see your fingers by chance? Can you fold them out for me? Thank you. I was saying, so it's just chipped a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was the one that was chipped again?
This one.
The pinky?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You didn't have any blood on your hands or anything, did you, from like the whole incident or nothing from the glass or nothing like that?
No, I don't think I wasn't cut by anything.
Okay. Well, let me see that right thumb again, if you don't mind. Flip it over for me.
Oh, that's pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be right back with you, okay?
Look at his...
Officers analyzing physical evidence such as scratches on Tyrekis' neck and assessing whether it matches his explanation, e.g., running through the woods versus a physical altercation, is a key part of determining the facts of the case.
The scratches on his neck is not consistent with him running through the woods.
Okay. Because she said she had I saw it, she had a chipped nail. What you got, bud?
Way too deep and way too clustered for that to be coming from...
Sorry, I'm not going to try to shine it in your face. I just want to... what happened to your neck? I say, I'm just looking at the scratches and stuff. What happened?
I honestly tried to get the fuck away from y'all came, bro. So if something scratched me in the wood, maybe if she scratched me, I wouldn't have knew. I was trying to get the fuck away, bro. I was trying to defuse the situation. She was grabbing me.
Okay.
She got me in this bear hug shit. She's swinging the broom and shit, bro.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the hell on, bro.
Okay, so but you're saying that you don't know if she scratched you or not. You just don't remember.
I know it was a fucking, we had like a bear hug type shit. So
She was just put you in a bear hug?
We were both in a bear hug.
Okay.
She smacked me. Maybe that was a scratch came from with it. She went across like that.
What do you mean by she went across like that? Did she just use her, so she like clawed like this at you?
All she gotta do is try to smack me or something.
She was trying to smack you? Is that what I'm getting at? So she was trying to smack you before or after y'all were in the bear hug?
She smacked me.
She smacked you.
Me, got the broom and shit. I'm trying to bear hug so she would stop.
Okay.
Drop the baby so she won't hit the baby. I said, stop swinging the bat. Stop swinging the shit before you hit the baby, please.
Okay. And so she came at you like this with her hand, right? Do you remember?
She smacked me, boom. I walked in the room. She smacked me hard. Boom, boom, boom.
I know this. I know you may not remember, and I don't blame you if you don't. But do you know which hand she used to smack you with?
Right hand. She hit me with the right hand.
Hit you with the right hand. Okay.
Grab the arm, like chill out. What's going on?
Okay.
When she saw I was stronger than her, she couldn't get out of it. Boom. She went and got the broom. And then when she just started busting everything.
Okay. And that was all in the bedroom, right? Okay. All right, Tyrekis, I appreciate you talking to me. If you just slide back for me just a second, we're just going to shut this door real quick, okay?
Because of the allegations of her swinging a broom, officers went back to ask her directly if she swung a broom at him.
I guess when y'all were arguing, did you have any, like, weapons in your hand or anything like that? Did you try to hit him with anything, or...
when he went for the baby, I didn't touch him. I moved him back. That was with an arm.
Okay, so you were trying to keep him away from the baby.
Yeah.
Because y'all were arguing and you didn't.
She was already on her machine, so why would you come and get him?
Gotcha. Okay, did you at any time use a weapon or anything like that to try to hit Tyrekis with?
No.
Or no, you didn't use a broomstick or anything like that to. Okay, so nothing like that.
No.
You just moved him out of the way because you didn't want him picking up the baby on the breathing machine while y'all were having an
Right.
argument. All right. You have a better day, okay, Jemeka?
After police intervened in a domestic disturbance, the suspect, Tyreek, was taken into custody. Prior to his arrest, Tyreek had committed multiple offenses, including serious property damage such as smashing house windows, breaking car windows, and destroying various other items. He also fled the scene when authorities arrived and repeatedly ignored lawful commands. More seriously, Tyreek was accused of physically assaulting his wife. Based on these actions, he was arrested and formally charged with criminal trespass, property damage, obstruction of justice, and simple assault within the context of domestic violence. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. What are your thoughts on this case? Let us know in the comments below.